Okay, I'm here on the Miami Canal, just south of Lake Okeechobee, and I'm heading to a very old gate, a very old, not a gate, I can't think of the name, a lock, the old lock, probably this canal. With this canal being built around 1908 to 1920, the lock would have been built about the same. It was much narrower of a canal then. You can tell by the lock. And then I guess when they opened the canal, they spread out they just sort of left the right side in place in the middle of this canal. You hear some road noise behind me. That's I guess that gets Route 80, but that's the road that goes on the south side of Lake Okeechobee in Florida. So, easterly breeze blowing me across the canal. So let me paddle a little bit. Get us down there. And I'm gonna do something I've never done before. This will be a first. I hope to get through the lock. I've never gone through a lock on any boat, let alone a kayak. Of course, the lock isn't operating. But nevertheless, I will go through a very old lock and take a look at the old wood, which is amazing. I can see the wood. It's been sitting there around all this moisture and water and rain, and it doesn't look like it's completely rotted. I can see some spaces under at the water level. But a little different paddling here in this crosswind. I don't do that too often. Usually I'm going either upwind or downwind. Pieces of wood along the side, a little driftwood might be something good here for a little dumpster diving, taking something along the shoreline here for my hobby work. Just building little things. So, in here, I gotta keep grabbing against this breeze. I'm glad I didn't go hang gliding today. I was thinking about it, but definitely this wind is beyond my skill level for taking off and landing at the airport, which is only another half hour from here. There we go. Now we'll get in here, you can see the water's calmer. Wind won't be pushing me as much. We go over towards the bank here a little bit, get more upwind. All right, looks like the gates have been opened for us. Here I'm gonna move the camera slightly to the right. Kind of have a view slightly off to the right. More. Beautiful, beautiful old thing. There's some handles and gears above there on the top used to open these gates. Whatever this structure is to my left, which you can't see, is long broken down. Cool. Very old gate. have to tie up on the side and wait for the lockmaster to close the gate and raise the water, or lower the water. In this case, it would have been to lower, to go down to the Miami. Wow. Think of how many canal barges must have went through here in the early 1900s. I found very little history. Oh, there's an echo in here a little bit. Found very little history on Google, anything that's public that I could find on the history or even a photograph of this old lock. Which is unlike the lock in York County where I'm from, which is, what was it, lock, I forget what it was, lock 12. Lots of old photos and stories about things along the Susquehanna River. Oh, there goes a plane, a spraying plane. Now the lower gates are open and we can exit the canal. Very cool. I'm going to turn here and just see if you can see this tube, this pipe going, well, it's cemented shut. Or is it? No, it's open. I wonder what that originally was for. Now there would have been earth on the other side, I guess. Of course there would be earth on the other side. Otherwise the canal would make no sense, or the lock would make no sense. Very cool. It's going to spin around. Get a view of where I'm from, where I came from here. I'll back out of the canal, if I can do that without running into the gate. Blowing me over here against the gate, but I can get by it. Wow, those are some big pieces of lumber. Wow. Looks like there was some kind of a gate on the bottom. I guess that would have left the water out. Wow. Another structure on this end. Gonna spin. Give you the view. Old pilings, not much left of them. Continue our journey just up to this modern bridge. Compared to the lock it is. It looks like it's been here for a while. It has a metal grating across the middle. Let's go under there. Azalea Court is the name of the road coming off that bridge, going along the canal. This, on the other side, is Miami Canal Road, going along the canal. We're on an old metal grating. You need as a car to come over to hear that. Wow. Here, straighten the camera out a little bit, point where I'm going. Some nice flowers flowering along the water level here. Okay, I'm going to turn off the camera and I'm going to go up around the bend, see what's around. There's a railroad track up here further and a railroad bridge. I don't think I'll go there on the kayak, but I'll probably get in the car and go up there. Okay, we're moving south on Canal. I think this is C-6. Miami Canal, built in the 1920, just before, somewhere in that era, when this canal was started. And this canal, the project or whatever you call it, was started in 1908 from what I could find. Oh, I have an alligator in the water ahead of me swimming. See if you can see that just up here. We're approaching slowly, see where he goes. He should go under and disappear. Oh, had a gator just swim under me here to the left. This gator went under. I'll go out. I'm not going to like trap them against the shoreline. Go over here a little bit. He's probably under, swimming back behind me or something now. The eyes on that gator are pretty good spread. Oh, here he is. Yeah, he's not good. He's not a biggie, but he's there. He is. Came up, taking a look at me, seeing if I might be good to eat. He's a good size. He's not huge, but he's your typical 7-footer. I see another one. This place is full of gators. But now we're coming around the bend. I wanted to show you as we come around the bend. Oh, down there. I wonder if that's the railroad bridge. You know, if that is, I might just go ahead and paddle down there. Oh, there's the gator again, swing around. Oh, yeah. He's going to get irritated with me because it's like I'm pushing him to go down the canal, head south. Popping up every so often. See if I can get by him. Hope he doesn't try to hitch a ride. Oh, there he is again. Yeah, he's not very big, but I wouldn't want to mess with him. No, I wouldn't want to be in the water with him. I'm going to go over here to the left of him. He seems to be heading to the right more. See if I can get away from him. Oh no, that's not the railroad bridge. Down there further is the railroad bridge. I don't know what this is to the left, but it's a lot of fencing. Now, I haven't seen the gator pop up. Oh, he's just going in front of me. He's showing me the way. Oh, there he swam. Made a big dive. He's showing me the way south. Now, I know that's not Ginger because Ginger is down in Canal C-14. So we'll give him or her, there he is way over there, to the left or to the right. If he just stays still, it'd be away from him. Unless it's a different gator every time. I doubt that. No, yeah, there's the railroad bridge. Nice old truss type bridge. Yeah. Gator swimming over here on the right of me at times. I wasn't planning on going this far today, but I have some water with me. I was just going to take a trip to that lock, which was very short. There's a road, a sign up there called Ice Plant Road. The maker of ice. I wonder if the ice plant still exists. So I think I will bring the car over here. I doubt it. I think I was looking on the Google map that I didn't really see anything. There are some nice fish jumping in this canal. Point the camera a little more forward. Yeah, I wonder what this little fenced off area is. Kind of I guess it's well, there's a road and a telephone pole on the left side. So that stops, that's the end of the road on that side. Probably goes into a private farm of some sort, one of these things. Well, I'm making headway. I'll go down. Kind of wish I had some shorts on. Train's coming. Hey, train's coming. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, but I'm not there. See if I can pick up some speed. I would love to be at the bridge if he comes through, but I'll never get there. At least I don't have any hope to. Some kind of a gate here, water control. I don't know if you can hear that train, but you have a rumbling in the background now. Oh, there he is. Guess I could zoom. There he goes. Cow carrying sugar cane. Lots of sugar cane. No caboose. All right. I'm going to stop video until we get closer. It's too late now to show you, but I just had a large gator 5 feet to my left. He looked at me, and I was hoping, but he jumped, or not jumped, he He did a big quick dive, made a wave that rocked the boat. So we're still heading towards this bridge. I have to look behind me, see if he's following. Okay, I'm just gonna come down here. Some fishermen down here. We'll just go to this side so I don't get in there casting. Got a wind behind me now, so that's gonna be a little harder to go back. But there is a nice thermal just in front of me here. That's probably the local wind being drawn up into the thermal. I'm going to go to their opposite side. Scoot along this side and then we'll go back. They have a tent out and everything, a tent for the shade. Very cool. Okay, gonna head back. Gonna be a little harder paddle going back until I get horizontal to the wind again. This one little stretch. Must be looking fairly east because the winds were supposed to be prevailing out of the east. Alright, got some headway started here. I can see the gator way up there about 200 yards. We'll turn the camera up now that we get up there closer. Saw a nice fish go in front of me. The gator, which was near this post, has gone stealth. He hasn't popped his head up at all the last minute. Give the shoreline some space so that if he's there yet, he'll have space. The thing I like to do when I'm out is not corner any animal. Always allow them to have the escape route. I have a gator swimming now, 75 feet in front to the left. There he went under. Now we're getting ready to come around this bend where the road bridge is and the lock is. I don't know what to call that lock other than lock number 1 because it's the only lock I know of on this canal. There he popped his head up. And we're out of the wind now. He's going right, I'm going to go left. Of course, now I don't know which way he's going. I don't like that water still disturbed right there. I'm going to get around that. That could still be him making a disturbance on the surface. Oh no, he's way up there. It's interesting how that disturbance stayed there so long. There he is. I don't want to go right over top and have him swing that strong tail, hit the bottom of the kayak, knock me out just like in the horror movies. Now we're coming around to the bridge and lock number 1. And now finally the wind is not head on. The wind is from the right of me, coming across to my left. We will just paddle our way back to that road bridge and then back under. And I'll go through the lock again. And I'm thinking I might just hang in that lock for a while and have my lunch there. Couple old pilings under the bridge over here. Could be part of an original structure of the bridge before they replaced it with cement. What a great little place. Sign over here, see if I can read it before I get in here. Notice. Prohibited trespass. I don't see English. There's no English there, so I'll go ahead. It's I was hoping to grab a little piece of lumber. Nothing really that would easily come off. And maybe too far gone. Well, that large plank would. What would I do with it? So there at the bottom of that gate, that does look, that metal piece square looks like it was some kind of a flowing gate. While the gates were closed, you'd have to let the water out somehow. Maybe that was the method. But I also thought they always kind of just crack the doors and let the water come out that way. Wow. I'm going to have my lunch here. I don't have much, just tangerine, some water. Stretch a little bit. Not really stretch, but curl up a little bit. Although when you do that, you're a little less, you're not as stable. Okay, hunch is over. Only a couple hundred yards from the car. Still in the lock. Start heading up. What you'll see outside this gate is the levee that goes around Lake Okeechobee in Florida. That's like a Hubert Hoover levee, I think it's called. Originally in the 1920s, there was a very small dike around. It was only like a meter high and got overwashed by a hurricane around that time. And I think several thousand people drowned in some of the surrounding communities by the hurricane back then. There's why there's no trespassing. At some point, people could have been on that when that collapsed, or caused it to collapse by their weight. These old structures, you got to be careful. I like those old bolts. They're in there. Not removable. Pretty. All right, let's get out of here. So the gate up there controls water into the Miami Canal, and this canal goes from Lake Okeechobee all the way down into Biscayne Bay, down in Miami. In case that truck covered that this canal goes all the way to Miami, to Biscayne Bay, and I've seen, there's on Google this, but there's a group that paddled this thing with kayaks that whole distance just several years ago. I can't imagine. For sure in the winter, I hope. Not right today. It's hot as can be. Some remnants of a wood structure right here. That's why I wish there'd be some old photographs of this area. But I can't find anything on Google. I don't know of a local historical society. I'll have to Google that. Maybe they have something. Oh wow, there's pieces. I'm gonna turn in here. There's pieces back into that ground. Be interesting to know. Couple of fishing lure floats. Get away from the shoreline. So the gator that we saw hangs out down there on that bend. I haven't seen any alligators up here. but I'm sure there are. Something's in the water in front of me. There's a walking bridge, a metal bridge on the other side of this highway bridge. I always like getting up on that bridge when I come by here. This is the route that I take when I go hang gliding, so I've been through here, past here many times, and occasionally stop in for a short break. And I like to walk that bridge. So we're approaching the very end of the Miami Canal. The walking bridge, the greenish bridge just beyond this other one. And the equipment there on the other side of that dike is Lake Okeechobee. It's always nice to return and see your car still there. So it seems to be a different truck parked behind it. So the two fishermen are going. There's the walking bridge I like. And if you made it this far in my video, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this kayak trip on a small, very small portion of Canal C-6. And we are finished. We are here, arrived.